Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. With a lifelong passion for self-discovery, personal growth, and spirituality, I have realized the ability to transform our lives is a timeless gift that lies within each of us, waiting to be awakened. Join me in this space every Thursday as I share with you all of the powerful practices and tools that have helped me elevate my mind, body, and spirit, as I know they will do the same for you. Together, we'll unleash your potential through self-love, self-acceptance, and faith, empowering you to live an inspired life that radiates with authenticity, purpose, and unwavering joy. I am so grateful you are here. Remember, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. So let's go ahead and get into the present moment and take one cycle of breath. So for those of you, if you're first tuning in to the podcast, I'm so happy you're here. I am a yoga teacher, and I do know and believe in and guide others to value the most important free tool that we all have right underneath our nose, and that's our breath. It is a powerful, powerful tool that you can use not only to bring you into the here and now, this moment, but really allow yourself to go inward, to soften, to get more into a receptive mode, versus doing, right? We can move really truthfully into being a human being, move away from always dropping into a human doing, right? We're not human doings, we are human beings. And the breath takes us there. So let's breathe. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up all the way. And an easy exhale out of your mouth as you soften your shoulders, the jaw, your face. And then breathe in through your nose. And then open your eyes. And I can feel that, right? I can feel how we are here now energetically together. So powerful. Oh, I have my tingshes. Almost forgot that. Little sound healing for you. So I have been rereading books lately. I am a book junkie, and if I buy another book, my fiance really might really lose it, because I don't know how much more we can fit into our house. I love books. I grew up buying books, and then, we evolved with computers and the Kindle, and I never bought a Kindle. I'm just not a Kindle person. I'm a book person. I want to hold the book. I want to smell it. I want to see the pages. I want to curl up with a blanket. And, I just love reading books, but I realize the power in rereading books or revisiting them, because, as you grow and you evolve on your journey, you're raising your vibration, and you receive things in a new way or a different way, or receive, an aha moment, from a chapter that you didn't, the first time around. And it's really something I'm going to start doing more of. I'm rereading one of my favorite books, Return to Love. I've mentioned it many times. I've bought this book as a gift many times. By Marianne Williamson, A Return to Love, Reflections on the Principles of A Course in Miracles. If you've never read it, I highly recommend it to you. Even contemplating having a book club on this book. But that's to come. Stay tuned. But we are in the month of love, and I believe this episode is coming out the day after, I believe, Valentine's Day, or around Valentine's Day. And I've spoke about love this month, relationships a bit, and revisiting what A Course in Miracles says on relationships and love. I came to one sentence, and then out from the book, I have stickies everywhere, was a passage, or not really a passage, I guess a little poem that I wrote, that I read in yoga class. And I was like, oh, this is so perfect for this month. And let me read to you this sentence, because we're going to talk about it. And then we're going to get to a surrender card this week. I was guided to this particular surrender card. Okay. But the sentence is, and if you have the book in paperback, it's on page 175. She writes, practice and commitment are the keys to love. And so I'm going to talk about love as a verb. It's an action word. Love is an action word, and it's a practice. I've spoken about the practice of vulnerability, the practice of loving ourselves. Well, love in and of itself is a verb. It's an action word, and love moves through us and to us in the form of an action. And what that can look like in your daily life is, as you're moving through life, a simple question, and get out your journal, is, that saying that you've seen, what would Jesus do? It's more like, what would love do? That's a simple journal prompt, that you can write down. What would love do in this situation? Like, if you are here in this month and you're feeling challenged, you're feeling a struggle, you're having difficulty with all the focus on, on love in the form of a partnership or a relationship, or, maybe you're someone who feels isolated or feels discouraged when it comes to this. Ask yourself, am I practicing love? Because let me tell you something, if you are moving through life and love isn't a daily practice, vibrationally, energetically, we're not resonating with the vibration of love. We're somewhere lower. And that's definitely going to show up in your life, maybe as the continuation of not experiencing new friendships or opportunities for a new friendship or a new relationship, or not coming into alignment, right, with like-minded souls. But if we're not in the vibration of love, that means we're in the vibration of something lower, right? Which quite often is fear. And I talk about this a lot because fear is usually at the core of all guilt. It's at the core of shame. Fear is at the core of resentment, and fear is certainly at the core of anger. And as you walk through life and you're confronted with maybe a situation or a conversation, or you're triggered, come back to that simple question. What, in this moment, what would love do? And I'm going to read to you this little poem that I used to read, because this is going to explain it. in a simple way, but a more meaningful way. So I wrote, and the poem's called Practice Love. And it says, love yourself, love a stranger, love your children, neighbors, and family. Love a rude person, an awkward person, an unexpected person. Love the earth, love your life, love your body, love your breath, love your voice, your face, your laugh. Love unflinchingly, love bravely, love peacefully, love enduringly, love tenderly, love righteously. Because after all, only love is real. Yeah, so breathe that in. Maybe something spoke to you. Because as we move through our life, something as simple as being at the store. Did you practice loving the stranger? Are you giving loving kindness to the cashier? Or did you find yourself cursing at the person who stopped short in front of you? Or did you find yourself judging that awkward person over there, right? Or did someone show up unexpectedly and instead of sharing or giving or showing up with love, you showed up with judgment? When you look in the mirror and you wake up in the morning, are you tearing yourself apart? Are you looking at everything you'd like to change or improve, quote, improve? Are you judging your body? Are you holding back? Are you holding back? Are you open to love or are you closed off to it? Are you open to love or are you closed off? Are you committed, to being a miracle worker? And a miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. Yeah. And love is the only thing that's real. And that's what it means. When I wrote this, and as A Course in Miracles says, that shift in perception from fear to love. Truly, 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 love is what is at the core of every single person. And it really is the answer to everything, to every question. Love is the answer. When you think about it, why are we all doing what we're doing? Drill it all down. It's for love. It's to experience love and connection. And if we're moving through life and energetically we are feeling clinched, closed off, we're tight, we're angry, we're irritated, impatient, resentful, judgmental, fearful, regretful, filled with shame, filled with guilt, you will experience yourself keeping yourself at an arm's length away from that higher holy self version that is out there waiting for you. The only way to bring that experience of joy, of love, of laughter, of happiness, of expansion, of growth, of new opportunities, of confidence, of clarity, of community, and of connection and of commitment is by practicing love. It's by practicing love. So quite simply, let your journal prompt this week be, what would love do? Love is open, love is willing, love is committed, love is sharing who you really are, not holding it back. Love is your true colors. Love is your true, capital H, higher holy self. It's not the masks, that so many people are walking around wearing. It's It's not the truth. And love is a practice. Love is a practice. And practice and commitment, staying committed, are the keys to love. It's the key. It's the key to unlocking the love that you're ready to experience. So yeah, in the month of February, when it's all about love, I hope you will recognize love everywhere in your life. And I hope you will look at love as a practice and ask yourself, am I practicing love? Am I a miracle worker? How have I been doing lately with that? You know? Have I been kind to my neighbors? Have I called my friend? Have I been helpful to my partner? Am I open to the new? Got to be open. We can't be closed off, right? Am I filled with patience? All of these questions are something to be contemplative, about this month. Which brings me to our card. I'm reading A Power of Surrender card by Judith Orloff. And the card that flew out this week is Surrender to Silence. And it says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. And I love this card, and I've really been, I think I mentioned before, I've been really learning a lot from Father Richard Rohr and his teachings and his books, and about contemplation and just sitting in silence. And contemplation, sitting in silence, means to not feel like you need to produce anything. It's getting into that receptive mode, and it's dropping the false self, the ego mind, and simply listening. And if you have not made meditation a part of your life, I invite you this week, as we're mid-February, it's never too late to sit in stillness. And when you enter into the stillness within, that's when that's when true healing happens. That's when you really replenish your spirit. And that's when you really receive the flow of love to you and through you. And it will move through you and to you and through you. When we sit in stillness, complete silence, complete stillness. And it is a practice, for those of you who find it difficult, I always say start with 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and get your journal out, write down what would love have me do, and breathe, and really just allow yourself this silence this week, and step into the practice of love. And you will experience your life shift. Vibration will be raised. And you begin to move through life, having that spiritual lens. You view life in a new way when you start to practice love. And it's easy, it's easy because it's our true self, it's who we really are. Yeah. So surrender to silence this week. That's our guidance. And coming back to love as a practice, because only love is real. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in with me this week. Stay with me on the path. I'm so grateful that you are here. I have some special teachers going to be introducing to you, and really excited for 2024 as we evolve together on the path. So thank you for being here. Until next time, have a beautiful week. Namaste.